football right now. As after this week, they move on to the bowl season, which starts after December 15th, which is my brother's birthday. I want to give a little shout out to my brother, wish him happy birthday and so forth. But as far as the NFL tonight is the Texans versus the Texans. The Tennessee Titans, who's fighting for their playoff life, looking to stay in the playoff hunt after they win against the New York Jets. They will face the Jacksonville Jaguars, who really have fallen down. Look at Jacksonville. Jacksonvile is 4-7. Blake Bortles has not played well. The defense has they're not the defense they were last year. I can tell you that. And you go into Tennessee to face the Tennessee Titans. The Cowboys, as of we speak, is 7-5. If they win this game, their division is theirs. But you have to go to the champion, Philadelphia, who find themselves this year. Philadelphia was struggling for a while. They were struggling. They were. But they find their way back at things. And could probably win that division. Because they beat Washington last week. And Washington looking to be out of the playoff hunt as we speak. So, the Redskins, I'll get to the Redskins in a second. But it's now or never for either team, I will say. Because either way, the NFC East is going to be decided on this game. Who's going to win, the Eagles or the Cowboys? Dak has to show that he could be the quarterback that he was two years ago. Zeke, I would like to see Zeke run the football more. In my eyes. The defense, who played well against the New Orleans Saints last week. Let's see if they could do that again. The biggest question is the offensive line. How are they gonna manage these Philadelphia Eagles pass rushers? Because their pass rushers, even though they're not one, I don't think they're 1 and 2 in the league. Their pass rusher is very, 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 very solid. Still is. It's just the secondary is banged up for the Eagles. It really is. It really, really has. And the Eagles their offense got to pick it up a little bit. It really has. So expect a hard-fought game, because this is a typical NFC East. This one is probably for the division. Division will decide it early. Who will get home field when the playoffs come, when it's all said and done. A lot of football as we wind down to the end of the NFL game. And couple of things. Let's go around the NFL for a second. Mike McCarthy out for the Green Bay Packers. They fired him. Really came out of a surprise, to be honest with you. But the Packers seemed like they had enough. I never, like I said, I feel like this then, I feel like this now. I don't like firing coaches towards the end because it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense in my eyes, but I understand. It doesn't make any sense to fire a coach towards the end of the year because it doesn't prove, not only does it prove anything, it doesn't, the season's already damaged. There's no reason to solve it. You might as well take it and so you get a good pick and stuff like that. Start looking for a coach for the rest of the season, throughout the rest of the year. So you gotta see that. And Kareem Hunt is out. Chiefs released him. I don't know what they say. There was a video that he dragging a woman and beat a woman, just like how the video was with Ray Rice, a couple of years ago. So I haven't seen the video personally, so I don't know details or what have you, or what's happening as far as that goes. But it do change about the Chiefs' chances, and hopefully the Chiefs don't ruin their chance by how the Chiefs are. You know how things don't go too well with Kansas City. But then again, it's typical Kansas City Chiefs. Typical Kansas City Chiefs, and but as we look at the playoff picture for both AFC and NFC, the Rams go get a first round bye with a win. First round bye. They already clinched a playoff berth. So is New Orleans. They're going to be the number 1, number 2. So the road to the Super Bowl will most likely go through LA and or New Orleans, to say the least. And the Panthers. What the hell happened to the Panthers? The Panthers went from 6-2 to 6-6. They have lost 6. They lost 5. Lost 5 games on a 5-game losing streak, and they could be out of the by this Sunday. They could be, if they lose, they could be out of the playoff race. And before Thanksgiving started, they was in the playoff hunt. So let's see if they can salvage their season and Cam Newton can get back on track and stuff like that. And there's nothing else to say about the Giants and Jets. This season is long gone. I thought the Jets was going to pull off a win against the Titans. Boy, we was wrong, but typical same old. A good win for the Giants. Against the number 1 defense in football, which is the Chicago Bears. I thought after Chicago came back, I have to admit, I thought the Giants were going to lose that game. I really thought. I was hoping and praying that the Giants don't lose that game. But they didn't. Thank goodness they didn't. To show some fight, to show some pride, and that's what you like to see, for a Giants fan. But hopefully they get back to the playoff hunt and stuff like that, And we could preach about the offensive line all year round, but it ain't worth a damn. It really isn't. All right, real quickly on the NFL on the MLB hot stove. Goldschmidt has been traded to the Cardinals from the Arizona Diamondbacks. They traded him because, this was his last contract. It was the final year of his contract. So Arizona decided, you know what, let's get it. We can't afford to keep him, so you might as well give him away. He's going to be a free agent. He's going to go somewhere else anyway. That's where these big time players these days, a superstar like Paul Goldschmidt, who was a good player, even though he went to a slow start. He got into a slow start, went from 220, 240 to hit for 30.33 batting average. He's an RBI man, RBI machine. The Mets, RBI machine, stuff like that. And speaking of the Mets, as far as Robinson Cano and Edwin Diaz, we see Mets make this move time and time again. Let's just hope and pray that they that they know what they're doing. And on that note, that's it. That's going to do it for this edition of Drew Mania Live. Thank you so much for listening. If you want to listen to this episode again, please go type in the keyword Drew Mania or Andrew Perry and type in the keyword Drew Mania Live and type in Drew Mania on Spreaker Podcast and Spreaker.com. And please follow my show on Twitter, YouTube, and iHeartRadio. Until then, this is Andrew Perry. I always say to you, shalom, let peace go with you, and I'll talk to you in the next Drew Mania Live. So long, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Tuesday is going to be my last show of the 2018 year. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody.